This is in memory of those who gave their lives. This is in Towson. We're at the old Towson courthouse where we started all this. All right. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did. That's Richard Nixon and John Ehrlich. That's domestic policy chief. And yeah, we're talking about mass incarceration in your prison industry. All right. The death penalty. You locking up 10-year-old kids. So in 2006, I took the baton. I picked up Martin Luther King's baton. Yeah, that's the date, and that's what's happening. That's Governor Hogan. And it's Veterans Day coming up, and I'm a veteran. And I use the toilet for my activism. That's Ivan Bates. That's the office of Governor Westmore. All right? ID theft, income tax evasion, fraud, postal violations, James Hammond, Jake Davis, Paul Weinblatt, Scott Shellenberger. It's all right here. Like I said, I'm a veteran. And you go to Judge Badar and get that. That's me in 1977, 78, 79. I was in the United States Navy during Iran-Contra. We transported drugs to America on my ship. Like I said, from enslavement to mass incarceration. We're talking about the prison industry out here in Baltimore County. So we're going to take a walk on the wild side. Truth speaking to power. Because in 2011, I put a toilet in front of the Towson courthouse. I've been putting toilets in Baltimore City, Baltimore County, Lake County, Illinois, Chicago, New York, Philadelphia. The toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. The toilet take your shit every day. You feel me? So we're going to take a walk. And people is watching this shit. See, I'm out here at Towson. All right? And they paying attention to this. We got people that got to go to work. People that work in that building. All right? In 2011, you took a truck, a computer, and the contents of that vehicle was worth $250 million. I got my truck back, but you owe me money. That's public safety and corrections, 2013. Facebook, Twitter, all right? That's it right there. And you got that. You talking about mass incarceration. And you got that on February the 2nd, 2011. That's Governor O'Malley. We talking about stop and frisk and zero tolerance. See the date? Get Shorty. And you got Shorty. That's Mayor Brandon Scott, and he just got reelected. Well, you got to turn over all that information. Because that's me. Y'all made me famous for toilets, and I'm running with that shit. That's Asselbrook. She just got elected as senator of the state of Maryland. That's the White House, 2009. Dwayne G. Davis, 1402 Lochner. You feel me? President Barack Obama. Asked for an investigation in 2009, and y'all ain't did nothing yet. It's all about your prison industry. I'm a whistleblower in the courts and the corruption in the courts in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. And the money y'all generate off black bodies out here. Here go my paperwork. That's Judge Badar. And that's Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. That's me. And that's Judge Badar. That's Judge Badar. And that's Governor Westmore, Attorney General Anthony Brown, State Attorney Alvin Bates, Police Commissioner Worley, Senator Cardins, all right, Mayor Brandon Scott, Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court, and that's Ivan Bates. That's Ivan Bates, and that's Ivan Bates, all right, and I own me, certificate of ownership, Dwayne G. Davis, I own me, 100 shares of Shorty, and I ain't sharing with nobody. You feel me? That's Governor Hogan. And we talking about the Legacy Museum. From enslavement to mass incarceration. And it's all right here. That's Governor Westmore. And that's Ivan Bates. That's President Obama. And that's Linda Dodge from Parole and Probation. And that's consent to be videotaped. That's WJZ. Y'all got to play that whole hour-and-a-half tape for the people here in Baltimore. That's President Trump. That's Stephanie Rawlings Blake. And President Trump got to turn over all that information. Like I said, I'm an activist in Baltimore. Activism ain't against the law. So Mayor Brandon Scott, let's talk about it. Excessive force, abusive language, harassment, false imprisonment, false arrest. I'm a whistleblower, and that's from 2015. Forged checks from Shorty's Pit Beef, March 2008. And that's the States Attorney's Office. That's the Department of Justice. And that's my Department of Justice ID number. All right, that's my ID number. Hogan got that. Chuck Grassley got that. Leaders of a beautiful struggle. Block Party gets bigger and better. Like I said, I'm a veteran. I'm an activist. And I'm the cook. There's room for everybody at my table. And my activism is right here. That's President Trump in the toilet. Making America great again? All you did is made America's hate again. And you called out white supremacy. So we're going to go to court about that. That's the Supreme Court. And we're talking about Public Accommodations Act. And that's President Trump right there. That's President Trump. And we putting black on stand. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? That's President Trump. That's President Trump. Art and activism. If Diddy can go to court and y'all can elect him, then I can get a day in court too. And Trump got to produce all this. All right? All this. That's Governor Larry Hogan. So when you elected Trump, you got Hogan. Like I said, I'm a member of Out for Justice. And we talk about mass incarceration. And we're going to go to the Supreme Court with that. All right? You got the big picture. You ain't tough on crime. You tough on us. You feel me? You tough on us. Right here. Scott Shellenberger. Cabinet building. Y'all building the cabinet. And like I said, I did everything on Facebook. Fox 45 and Shorty. Ivan Bates. You feel me? So let's make America great again. Let's talk about America's hate again. You feel me? The role the media plays in misinformation. That's Brooke Learman. We talking about $250 million in intellectual property. If he can get paid, so can I. Art and activism. You got the big picture here? Shorty's traveling art show. Just like hip hop, out the back of the trunk. But we want this shit clear. Clear on that? That's my paperwork. Whoever having knowledge of actual commission of a felony. That's my paperwork. We're in the paperwork. Keeping the dream alive. The good kind of trouble. From enslavement to mass incarceration.